Hi, welcome back to VAIA-Tarot. I'm here to give you guys a very quick tarot reading. In the past position, it looks like you have the Five of Cups, so there was some disappointment there. You were crying over spilled milk, but what you didn't see is that there's two cups behind you. Now, what cups represent in the tarot deck is emotional fulfillment. It's feeling content and that sense of well-being in your life. So you saw three cups spill over. Things happened. Stuff happened. You feel like you're in front of a river and you can't get over it. But behind you, if you just were to turn your head and switch your focus, you'll see you still have two cups and that there's a bridge over there that gets you to what you want or gets you to where you need to go. But you learn those lessons with the Hierophant. You learn higher lessons, especially spiritual lessons, as a result of the situation. You may take a change or may have made the change to go to more of a spiritual mentality, to go with more of a spiritual attitude. I'm also getting the sense that there may have been a marriage in the past. And you're waiting for what you want. You were waiting for what you want. You were putting in the due diligence and the due effort, and you were just basically, let's see. Unfortunately, there was some conflict that got in the way. Now, there could have been some severe conflict. It could have been on and off. I'm getting like the sense of kind of like chaos a little bit. But your emotional fulfillment was still coming in for you for sure. Like there was still like I'm getting moments of reprieve, a lot of reprieve from it. I'm getting possibly a situation with romance being a very, very important factor in this situation with this conflict going better. Let's see what's going on in the present. In the present, your abundance, your happiness is coming in for you. Your happiness when it comes to finances. That's actually coming in for you right now. It may seem like it's taking a little longer, but you're already in a position where you're very abundant. You're very abundant and you're very attracting of abundance already. You basically, I'm getting the sense of a feminine energy with the Queen of Pentacles here. But I'm also getting a very independent energy, a very professional, like not solemn, but modest energy. And some, damper on happiness, but at the same time, still some contentment. So it's not like you're jumping for joy, but you're not in a bad mood either. But you're going back and forth between a situation, like trying to get a handle on a particular decision right now when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances, that you're kind of having a hard time figuring out right now. You're mulling it over. But at the end of the day, with it, you're coming to a position and a conclusion with it that actually puts you in a space of a lot of emotional fulfillment. And you start attracting it. It's like attracted to you at that point, like a magnet. So let's see what's going on in your near future. So you got the Death card. Now that is not as bad as it sounds. The Death card does not usually mean literal death. It means symbolic death of a cycle. So, cycle will be ending in your life. Let's check out a little bit more into that. So a man just showed up. King of Swords. So this is a card of basically sharp intellect, being very scathing, but also responsible, like able to know when to be harsh, able to know, like, having that discernment, that mental clarity. But also it means a man. But it could be somebody who's also like potentially dangerous, but makes the choice not to be a danger. And I'm getting a lot of honor and respect when it comes to whoever this is, whoever this man is. There's a lot of respectability there. And this has to do with the cycle ending in your life. So you just got the Lover's card in reverse. So it may not be a love situation, but there also might be you might be feeling like your choices are limited by the end of the cycle, the ending of whatever cycle happens to be on its way out in your life. And it seems like you got to cut the BS. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse. You got to cut the BS about the situation in the future. You may be feeling all, up in your feelings and up in your head. Like you got to cut all the BS out and understand that whatever ended needed to end. And whoever this person is that's helping you in the future to understand that, I'd say listen to them. Because then that puts you in a position to move forward in the same type of way. And let's see. Because you're only staying in your toxic cycle, because of feeling like you're not stable enough to get out of it, which is interesting because the toxic cycle is what's doing the destabilizing. So just be very aware of that paradoxical situation there in the future, because it basically weakens you. It weakens you when you allow a toxic cycle to basically take hold of your life and strangle it. And when you don't leave it, that's it's not good for you. But I'm very familiar with that cycle as well. I've been in that cycle in the past, so I know what that's like. I know how hard it is. But let's see what's going on in the future as an outcome. So you got the King of Cups. So there's going to be a man that has a lot of emotional fulfillment to give to you. Now, if this is for a guy, if you're a guy, this is chances are like a friend, a best friend kind of situation. If you're a girl, this also could be a best friend situation, but chances are it's a lover. Let's see. And this is after a period of no love. Okay. I'm getting the sense that whoever this is, even though they bring a lot of emotional fulfillment into your life, there's no partnership, and you do a lot of introspecting and thinking within yourself about that. So if you're thinking about asking somebody out right now, I would be aware that you might want to look within first and think about things, because although you have the King of Cups here, you also have the Two of Cups in reverse. So that means no connection. And that gets in the way of emotional happiness and getting what you want, and it doesn't feel like your world's right. And I'm also getting the sense that there's a maternal figure who's playing a negative influence in the situation in the future, so be aware of that. But there's justice that's done in the situation when it comes to the maternal figure, or the whoever that happens to be, that whoever that resonates, whoever that is that resonates with that message for you. There's some justice and good karma coming into the situation, so be aware of that. But yeah, I think that's about it for now. It's about a 7.5 minute reading. So hey, thank you so much for your time, attention, and energy. This is Joe for VAIA-Tarot. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.